you see on the side what I'm talking about, how if your bolt's way off to the inside, you should be able to do it the middle or the outside because it has a slide on there. It should be fine wherever I put it, but I'm just gonna check it out just to be safe. See, I'm just taking my time, no cares in the world. Hey, I got all day to install this if it takes me all day, but it's not gonna take me all day. Okay? I'm knowing that what I'm doing, I'm saving money because I don't have to have a plumber come out here, right? Okay, so now I measured there and it was 5 3/4 or so will work. 6 inches will work. Okay, so I'm putting this in and I'm making sure this long side, okay, the long bit is going across the slot. And sometimes you may have to dig this out if there's concrete in the way, or if you got some wood in there, some shavings or something. You want to get it in there. But see, do you see what I'm saying? If you just put it in sideways, you don't want to do that. Or if you do, then you want to turn it so that you're facing going across, okay? And then I'm going to put the washer and tighten her down, okay? And maybe I should, I don't know. Yeah, okay, I'm going to get my Phillips, not my Phillips, my Sharpie, and the length that it's going, I'm going to put a black mark on this side and on the other side that's lined up. Do you see what I mean? Okay, because that way when I get it down there, oh, it didn't really show up very well over here. Okay, there we go. When I get it down here, if it starts twisting a little bit, I'll be able to see those black lines to know where that's the long side, you know? See? And I'm going to put my nut on there all the way down. See, I'm not even going to use those plastic washers. I think that's kind of a joke. I'm just going to make it snug right now so I can kind of move it around and stuff. But see, I wouldn't really know which way is long. I want the long one that way. That's why I put that. That's why I put that on there. And look at that. It's already slightly off. So probably should start over. Yeah. Good grief. I'm glad I got the marks on there because it slid, and I want to make sure it's on there going the right direction. And isn't that funny? It looks like there's not enough room. Oh no, there is. Okay, I didn't think there was enough room in there to get it straight, but there is. There, okay. There we go. I know it's straight, and I'm going to do that for this other one. And make sure, see if it can't slide in all the way, you might have something under there that you have to get in there with a screwdriver and get it cleaned out or something. Because I've done it before, no joke, where the hole was slightly bigger than that. This thing twisted, And as I was tightening it up, somehow it came up through there because I didn't have the little black marks on there. I didn't know which way, and I just kept tightening it. It kind of slid a little bit, and somehow it slipped out of there after I got that whole toilet installed. This was way back when I used the beeswax rings and stuff, and it was a pain to try to fish this back down in there with the toilet on and to tighten it back up. I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. So another reason why I like to use this waxless ring. That's what I call it. Okay. Just do that, because you can see how that can slide off, and when you're putting this under there and you have no idea where it is, and I'm putting the smaller nuts down. The bigger ones I'll use outside edge. They'll still fit on here, okay, but those will go on after I install the toilet. Okay, so now I can just hold that and get that on there like that. Okay, and I can see that I'm going good right there. Just hang on to that. And I'm just gonna make it snug for right now. Here we go. I'm just gonna check that out first from center to center. That's 5 3/4 almost. I want to make it just a little bit more, so I'm gonna slide it out just a hair. That's all. I'm still right at 5 3/4. I'm gonna make it just a little bit more than that, I think. Hey, I don't know what happened with that. Now see, I'm kind of going out askew again. So I've got to loosen this up, and once it's at a certain angle, I've got to get it back, and it looks, isn't that funny? It looks like as I do that, it might be slipping. It might be slipping out. I don't think I can pull it up all the way at the angle. So I might have to, in fact, put it. It's kind of going out askew, but see, it's never going to come out once I tighten up the nut. Do you see what I mean? It's never going to slip around. If I were to use these plastic ones, that thing's going to be spinning all over the place. This is going to be coming up at an angle. You're going to be fighting the toilet, and it could push this out of the way, and that's why I like to put the nuts on first. Okay? Yeah, see, it looks like if I have that exactly straight across, I can't pull it up tight on the back side of the Herkel flange, so it's got to go at a slight angle. And like I say, that's okay, because once I tighten this up, nothing is gonna happen with it. Okay. So I'm gonna get that a little bit further apart. I think I want it just a hair more. Jeez. Okay. I'm close to 5 3/4 still. So I'm gonna slide that out. And I'm going to slide this one out a little bit, about to there. Let's see how that works. Okay, I'm liking that. That's 5 and 7/8 about. Okay. Okay, so I am going to tighten this up now. Get it snug. Don't overdo it. I mean, it's on a plastic Herkel flange. Some of these flanges are metal, but I want it snug. Okay, like that. I got 5 and 7/8 down there. 5 3/4 kind of up towards the top, because this kind of goes at a slight skew, so this is kind of coming up at a slight angle. Oh, what's causing that? I think I'm just for the sake of argument, I'm gonna slide this one out just a hair more, so it kind of mimics that other side. Okay. I mean, I guess you only need to get it so tight. Okay. So up there is almost 5 and 7/8. I'm good right there. And see, that's never going to move around. If I hit it, if the toilet hits on it, if I set the toilet on there and I don't get the bolt just right off, I can kind of set it there and lift it and kind of reposition it and get it right down there. Do you see what I mean? Okay. And so now we're ready for the next step.